Okay, well, welcome. This is our first concert of the year, and we're excited to show you what these guys have been working on thus far, and they really have come a long way. And hopefully you've heard that, I'm sure, from those first sounds to where they are now. So I'm Mr. Ken Belt, and the gentleman there in the back, that's Mr. James Powell. And we team teach the beginners here at Bell, and we truly are a team. We do this together. Now, as these guys progress from grade 7 and 8, they'll then move to Mr. Powell at Wooden, and then as they then go to the high school, they'll come to me. However, if they're percussion, they'll see Mr. Powell the entire time. So he's in all 3 buildings, and I'm in 2 of the 3 buildings. So it really is a 6 through 12 curriculum, and it starts right here with what you hear tonight. So we're going to play about 13 lines, starting with some of the things that we did very early on, and you're going to hear as we progress through these, the concepts get a little more difficult, the tempos get a little bit faster, and then we begin to get independent lines going on at the same time. So without further ado, Mr. Powell, this will be number 10, the Fab 5. And students, remember, the first time will always be everybody, and if you look at your program, you can read, and the second time will tell you who's playing on the second time. So the second time, flutes, clarinets, and saxes.
The Fab 5.
Moving along, and we'll next go to rolling along, second time, trombone, and tuba. And we're thrilled to be able to say tuba this year. This is the first time we've had some beginners on that. We've got 2 of them out there, and they're doing great.
14, rolling along.
Now you'll see the notes begin to get a little more active with hot cross buns. The second time will be trumpets and horn. Trumpets and horn. And we're really happy to have this instrument at the beginning level too here. So Heather has been all by herself on that, and she's been a brave soul on that. But the French horn kind of its own thing and to not have a partner to hear those notes with, but she's been doing really a fabulous job this year. So way to go, Heather.
70, hot cross buns.
Very good. Okay, now you'll hear the songs get a little longer, so it takes a little bit more air, a little more endurance. So go tell Aunt Rhody, and then you'll see that tonight the percussionists, they're only on the mallets, but they do snare drum just as much, if not maybe a little more. And when we get to the spring concert, we'll get that integrated into that. So just know we do work on that. But for tonight's concert, we do have everybody on mallets. So mallets, you're up the second time.
$18. Go tell Aunt Rhody.
Okay, Mark Steps is our next one, and now the notes have been moving very, very smooth. Kind of cutting in and out here. Have been moving very smoothly, next to one another. Now, Mark Steps, you're going to hear how the notes skip, so the leaps get more.
The leaps get larger, okay? Which that is a challenge really for our brass folks, maybe more so than the woodwind, the buzz that they have to do. So Mark Steps, second time on that, trombone and tuba, you're up.
23. March Steps.
turned it off. Maybe it's found a different channel that will lock in a little bit better here. Okay, there's a couple other folks I want to introduce here that are a huge help to us. I've been very fortunate to have a student teacher from IU, and he'll be wrapping things up here in just a few days. And that's Mr. Ben Fogarty. He's with us from Long Island, New York. He's truly done an outstanding job both at the high school and with your sons and daughters here. So we're going to miss this guy a lot when he heads on back to school. And then Elizabeth Heath, you see her over there, and she's been with us now a couple of years. She's a Martinsville grad and helps us with marching band, winter drum. She helps us in all facets. I know she's also at Wooden and helps Mr. Powell there. Really just does an outstanding job. We have another person who comes in once to twice a week and assists with the percussionist, and recent graduate of Martinsville, and that's Luke Franklin, some of our outstanding alumni that we bring in to help us. So I want to make sure we recognize those people too.
Elizabeth holds down our middle school kids while I tickle them, so that I don't have to do it all by myself now.
Okay, now listen to our sections, and this is one that you're going to hear that now we begin independence, and you hear that they're not just simply playing the same thing all together. And there is no second time in this. Let me not confuse you students. There is a repeat, right? There is a repeat, but we're not featuring a specific section. Okay.
24. Listen to our sections.
Very good. The fun tune, Lightly Row, and trumpets and horns. Trumpets and horns, you'll be the featured group on the repeat. The second time.
25. Lightly Row.